Meal is tough, as they say.
You looking to become a penologist?
You looking to go back? You know, I chased down some cruise guys just looking to fuck up, get busted back. That you?
You must have worked some dipshit cruise.
I worked all kinds.
You see me doing thrill-seeker liquor store holdups with a Born to Lose tattoo on my chest?
No, I do not.
Right. I am never going back.
Then don't take down scores.
I do what I do best. I take scores. You do what you do best, trying to stop guys like me.
So you never wanted a regular type life?
The fuck is that? Barbecues and ball games?
Yeah.
This regular type life, that your life?
My life? No, my life. No, my life's a disaster zone. I got a stepdaughter so fucked up because her real father's this large type asshole. I got a wife. We're passing each other on the downslope of a marriage, my third. Because I spend all my time chasing guys like you around the block. That's my life.
Guy told me one time, don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. Now, if you're on me and you gotta move when I move, how do you expect to keep a marriage?
Well, that's an interesting point. What are you, a monk?
I have a woman.
What do you tell her?
I tell her I'm a salesman.
So then if you spot me coming around that corner, you're just gonna walk out on this woman? Not say goodbye?
That's the discipline.
That's pretty vacant.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's that or we both better go do something else, pal.
I don't know how to do anything else.
Neither do I.
I don't much want to either.
Neither do I.
Welcome to a brand new podcast. And this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Greatness. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of products. I need your guys' support and check that out. New products we added on, new colognes and perfume, jewelry. So www.evolutionoflondon.com. Also check out www.evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G. There you will find custom clothes, accessories, digital products for business as well as personal use. And finally, check us out at www.evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. There you will find DVDs, lotions, soaps, more clothing, and accessories. So check that out. For any business inquiries, if you want to put your brand on this podcast, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And that's the same email if you want to make a free will offering. We definitely could use your support as we grow. Definitely a lot of work in terms of putting up content. So definitely show your support. evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Check out the company Royalty9International.com. It's luxury candles. They sell luxury candles, homemade, all different types of scents, from unscented to scented candles. Now the scented candles, frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, rose, eucalyptus, peppermint, just to name a few. So if you want to order homemade candles, www.royalty9international.com, and you can email them as well, royalty9international@gmail.com. We have different links to other affiliate sites, so www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. There you definitely have a lot of other affiliates that you can show support. And we do have a Patreon channel, www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. There we have videos that's now on YouTube. And we have digital products, digital art as an example, and consulting services as well. And soon we're going to be on Rumble. We are going to post more videos on shows on Rumble. So I will keep you posted with that. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. We have a whole wide range of different beats. So if you want to check him out, definitely check him out. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. Show your love. And once you go to his platform, you will see other social media sites. So definitely support Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And from that point, like, subscribe. You gotta like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel. Now this beat here is from a guy named Wonder Beats. Wanderlust Beats. You can check him out on YouTube as well. Wanderlust Beats. That's the channel there. Now, continuing to train on YouTube, the Greatness 19 channel. We have over 450 videos, shows to open up your third eye. So I need your guys to like, subscribe, and share, and pass the information all around the world to the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. And also, Mr. Evolution of London, that's our health and wellness channel. So I definitely need your guys to like, subscribe, and share to Mr. Evolution of London, our health and wellness channel. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years, so if you want to book a consultation, email him at williesfitness99@gmail.com. That's Willies, WILLYZ, fitness99@gmail.com. Also support his merchandise, www.wjaaccessories.org. There you'll find clothing, custom clothing, accessories, and digital products as well, business as well as personal use. Fin City Fish and Chips, located downtown London. The address is 711 Richmond Street. Telephone number is 519-672-9950. And you can email them at fincitylondon@gmail.com. And you check out their website, www.fincittyfishandchips.ca. And their fish and chips are definitely scrumptious. And definitely you need to check that out. And they have other foods as well. It's all on their website, but their fish and chips is amazing. So definitely support Fin City Fish and Chips. Or I will say, Fin City. AT Cell Phone Repair Center. They have 2 locations. First location is 1401 Ernest Avenue, Unit 15. That's London, Ontario. Telephone number is 519-204-7300. That first location, they sell all different types of phones, computers, iPods, iPads, accessories. Ask for Freedom. Yes, that's his name, Freedom. He's been in business for over 20 years. And their email is atcellphonerepair@gmail.com. That's atcellphonerepair@gmail.com. Second location is 93 Wellington Street North. And again, that's London, Ontario. They wholesale at that second location all different types of phones, computers, iPods, iPads, and accessories as well. Number 1 for parts and accessories in London, Ontario. And their toll-free number is 877-358-0026. And local number is 226-503-3300. And they provide security cameras and install them as well. Finally, their email is atwholesaler@gmail.com. That's atwholeseller@gmail.com. Villa Manila. Oh man, I almost messed it up. Villa Medina. I was going to say, give some type of off the wall. The Thriller of Manila. That's way back in the days. But I just got that vibe when I say Villa Medina. VILLAMADINA. Villa Medina. Located at White Oaks Mall. Address is 1105 Wellington Road. Again, that's southern part of London, Ontario. They open mall hours. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sundays, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And their telephone number is 647-704-4215. Again, that's area code 647-704-4215. 647-704-4215. Again, you can always Google in terms of the store hours because it's right with the mall hours. So definitely support that. They're known for their shawarmas. I know the chicken shawarmas and beef shawarmas are very, very tasty. And they have other dinner plates as well. Mediterranean restaurant, and again, right in the food court area of White Oaks Mall. So definitely support Villa Medina. Very good food. Now, the Oracle 19 podcast is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Anchor.fm, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So anything I haven't mentioned, you can check the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube, as well as Mr. Evolution of London on YouTube, and finally www.theoracle19radio.com. Well, we're going to get into a topic that definitely will be controversial. And as always, I give my perspective. And that's going to really somewhat coincide to what I played earlier, the little clip I played earlier. A woman's best years is with the wrong guy. Yes, a woman's best years is usually with the wrong guy. What do I mean? See, and I said this on many shows, there's women and there's females. And women, this don't apply to you. Again, we all make mistakes. nobody is perfect, men nor women. But a lot of women are dumb. Say females. A lot of females are dumb. They date the wrong guy. The bad boy. I'm sure you heard these things before. Degenerate men of society. They destroy their life. They destroy their bodies. They get their minds destroyed. And oh yes, the onus is on you, ladies, picking these guys. Because usually there are signs, but you like to be around this wrong guy because he's exciting. He makes you laugh. Jokey jokes all day, every day. But he got no substance. He's not productive. So you go on day 1, then day 2, then week 1, then month, then years, dealing with this degenerate. And then you have a baby. Now you're in your 20s. Some of you in the early 20s, some of you in the late 20s, some of you in your 30s. You worn out, you washed up, you done. Because you dealt with the wrong guy. The fun guy. Now you looking for that new guy to take on the problems now that you have. Your body is worn out. Stretch marks all over the place. Stretch marks on your big toe. Stretch marks on your neck. I know I'm over the top here. You all tattooed up. You got tattoo on your chest plate. Tattoos all on your fingers and your face. 2, 3, 4 baby daddies. Broke. Uneducated. In poverty. Bad kids. All started because you want that fun guy, that exciting guy, the guy with no substance. So all your best years usually is with that degenerate. But he was fun. He was cute to you. But what did you get out of it? Nothing. Just a bunch of children, pain and agony. Now, you liberated. You free. No man could tell you anything. And guess what? Now the man after that degenerate, he got nothing. What is he getting dealing with you? You are degenerate. You got nothing. You got battle scars all over your body. You got battle scars in your brain, mental disorders, problems. But yet, he got to put you on the pedestal because you are queen. There's so many fake queens out here. And this is the best he's getting. He's getting this second guy, or third guy, or maybe fourth guy, is getting you on your decline at 21. No, maybe 31. Definitely 41. And 51 is over. But nowadays, these modern day women is on the decline in their early 20s. It used to be a time that the natural law of things, when a woman is in her 40s, then that's when she slowly is declining because she's getting older. Grays is kicking in. She had kids. She's married. She's in a family life. She's a mother. So that's natural. But nowadays, because you smoked weed when you started smoking weed when you was 10, 11, 12, 13. You started having intercourse when you was 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then you met David. Junior high school and high school. He humped you in the alley. He humped you on the rooftop. He pumped and dumped you in a car if he's driving in high school. Or he humped and dumped you on the football field. Or maybe your mother's house when she was off to work. When, of course, not daddy wasn't there. Maybe he pumped and dumped you at his house when his mother wasn't there. He pumped and dumped you in the classroom between classes. He humped and dumped you at a neighborhood park, day or night. But this is your boo. That rough, rugged, and raw and exciting guy. Yes. Yes, that exciting guy that you loved, that you said you loved. Now you had a baby, some of you, as a teenager. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. With this wrong guy of yours that you put on a pedestal. That's baby number one. And see, I'm the soul toucher, so this might be applying to you, females. I'm not directing any particular, but I have a feeling I'm going to touch some souls that's not going to be too happy. Listen to what I have to say. But am I lying? That's the question. Am I lying? So you got baby number one as a bright, energetic teenage gal. And then then David goes to jail, or he goes and moves to a different state, wherever, country, or he don't want you no more. Meanwhile, you gave your body, spirit, and soul to this wrong guy that did not marry you. And just ran game, say, yeah, we're going to get married. Yeah. But it was no ring. And even if he did give a ring, it just was a story because you're not married to this day. So now you're on your own because you dealt with the wrong guy, gave everything you gave him, a child, the biggest thing. Of course, your body, spirit, and soul. He pumped you hundreds of times in the months and years that you dealt with this wrong guy. So you break from him because you know it's not going nowhere. He don't really want you. Or you finally know that he's not going to be productive because he loves his alcohol. He loved his weed. He loved to party. He loves his PlayStation. And he's lazy. And there's no potential out of him, but he gives you a smile, and he's fun and exciting. But now you got a baby. His baby. What's the point of taking him to court? Because he got no money. Because he's not working and not thinking about working. Maybe he's that D-boy on the corner slinging. Maybe y'all guys don't understand what I just meant, but I translate it in your king's language. A drug dealer selling drugs at a neighborhood corner. Got me? Good. So you know this relationship is not going nowhere. So you finally move away from him. Maybe, just temporarily. So maybe you meet guy number 2. Guy number 2, you said, I'm not going to do the things I did for guy number 1. But you're still young and energetic. So you bring guy number 2 at your house while the little young boy or little young girl is in the other room. You'll bring, because you are smart. You are a queen. Because you dealing with the wrong guy. Again, you bring guy number 2. Again, what he does for a living, he's just out here. But he's tall. And he takes you in the room, your little hut you call a apartment, dusty apartment, and he take you in the room on your bed that baby daddy 1 slings you on, and now the kid is in the other room, and baby daddy man number 2, I should say. Let me not get ahead of myself. Well, pump and dump you as well. But he's fun and exciting. Y'all get lit. Y'all drink, y'all smoke. You talk superficial stuff, things that's not important. Then, oops, you get caught again. You got another baby in the belly. So you like, oh boy, what am I going to do? You don't want to delete this child, so now you keep this child. And then you find out baby daddy number 2 is the same as baby daddy number 1. Again, the wrong guy. The story of the wrong guy. The woman's best years is with the wrong guy. Again, now you're in your 20s, early 20s, with a second child. Now, guys, you know these stories happen every day, all day throughout North America. So what am I saying to you? Am I telling a lie? Am I saying something off the wall? See, this is, again, I'm the soul toucher. This is going to touch thousands of women that have followed these steps. And what can they say? Oh, it's the guy's fault. But you have more to lose when the baby is in your belly for 9 months. So you should choose wisely. It's on you. Because at the end of the day, the man could fly away, but you stuck with the bag. So now, you got baby number 2 in your early 20s. Neither fathers don't give a ish about you because they look at you as just a come up. A cum dumpster, I should say. A cum dumpster. So now you bitter because your breast now is not the same because you gotta, if you feeding the baby, you fed the baby number 1 with your milk, and now you feeding baby number 2 with your milk, and you sagging. Early 20s. Stretch markety. I'm being a little facetious here. Not tight. In the right places. And guess what? You early 20s. Supposed to be in your prime. But now you're on your decline. And I don't care what you say, ladies. You could say I'm this, I'm that, I'm fly, or whatever. But there's nothing fly about you once you start reaching 2 baby daddies and 3 and 4 and you're not married, you're not certified, you don't have a strong man to back you up, you just a joke. You done. Now you got superheroes out here that will claim you. They put on their Superman cape. Don't worry, honey. I got you. That guy is just no good. He's a bad, bad man. He's a bad guy. For sure. For sure. He's a bad guy just to leave. How dare these men out here and just leaving a queen like yourself? You're such a queen. How dare they do something like that? It's disgusting. You don't deserve that. You're such a nice young woman. And you beautiful, a beautiful woman. You're such a beautiful woman. And these are some fine kids and well-mannered kids at that. Anybody be lucky to have you. Go ahead, sir. You can have her. By all means, take her. That is also, ladies, the wrong guy as well for you. On the reversal. But you think that guy that is pumping you up like a deity, putting on his Superman cape, is such a wonderful guy. He's actually the wrong guy for you as well. Why am I saying that? Because he's a sucker. He's a simp. He's just going to follow you. He's not going to be a man, a real man. He's just going to be submissive to you. And no woman wants a submissive guy. Now, is that in every case? There's always exception to the rules. And I always will say that. The small percentage. But that's not the majority of cases. And you in your early 20s. And some women, okay, they stop at 2 baby daddies, but now we in this world that we live in, women out here have 3, 4, 5 different baby daddies. And now you're reaching 30. You've been smoking for the past 20 years. Been started smoking weed and drinking alcohol at 10. Now you 30. That's 20 years of heavy smoking, heavy drinking, cigarette smoking, heavy partying, and childbirth on top of that. 20 years, give or take. What do you think your body will be like? But you dealt with the wrong guy. Or wrong guys, plural. So when a real man is in your midst, your mind is destroyed, your body is destroyed, your kids is destroyed, your house is destroyed. You got nothing to offer. Ladies, what can you offer a man that you haven't given to another man previously. I mentioned that too. The average female out here can't give nothing. They got nothing to offer. They don't even believe in a supreme being. They perform witchcraft, and nowadays women is having all different types of crystals on them and stuff. I'm touching souls here, but I watch TV with all these crystals and chanting and all of this stuff. Don't you know, crystals is not a bad thing. But the thing about it, a lot of women out here is doing these things, having crystals and chanting different chants. You don't even know what you're chanting. You could be 9 out of 10 bringing these demonic spirits in your household. This is why you just crazy. One of many reasons. Witchcraft. What real man want to deal with a woman with all of this red flags? But it all started because you picked the wrong guy. And then these women, and then you add on fuel to the fire, ladies. When you all tattooed up from the face to the big toe, looking like a biker dude. That's not attractive. I'm sorry. Now I'm getting off the topic a little bit, but I bring it back. And I talk about this tattooed necks and face and all of this stuff. There's nothing feminine about that. Now you're gonna say, well, I could do whatever I want when I want. Sure, you can. You can do whatever you want. Yes, you can. You could do whatever you want. And you live your life the way you want it. But guess what? Real men is not going to deal with you. So in your defense, you're going to say, good, well, I just be by myself. And it's just you're going down hill, like a fallen angel. And then now you in your mid to late 30s. You might have 2 baby daddies or even 3. Now you want to change up now. You add more tattoos for that with the children's name all over your chests and your arms and your buttocks and your private parts. You tattoo yourself more with your children's names and hearts and donkeys and elephants and tigers and panthers and all different types of animal prints all over your body. And this is now your children is getting older and this is what they see. You're a real good role model. A woman's best years is with the wrong guy. And now all the men that you with, because again, you make wonderful choices. You bring these same, different men, but same script into the household to meet your children, to meet your sons and daughters. Now your sons and daughters got to call these strange men uncle and dad and all these other names. And these same men be around for the next 6 months to a year, maybe less, 3 months, 2 months. And they leave, and then another man comes in, and then these children is obligated to call them uncle. Just destroying everything in your path because it all started with the wrong guy, number one. Couple more kids later, you might have 4, 5, 6, 7 children. Now you're in your early to mid 30s. We hear these types of stories every day, all day throughout North America. Now the woman gets more tattoos, more piercings, and she's so fed up with men. Guess what? She wants one man. She wants a woman now to satisfy her needs. So she dances and play with that woman, and they in a so-called relationship. So who is the daddy and who's the mama in this relationship? And when they both go through emotions because of their cycle, their period every month, who's the mother and who's the father in this situation? You tell me. I don't know, nor do I care or want to know. While these children's in the middle, seeing all of this uckery, now what? Now what? So, eventually, after a couple years, because two females living in the same household is going to be butting heads. But in the beginning, everything is new and exciting because these type of women love excitement all the time, love to be stimulated all the time. So, because it's a new thing, we don't need men no more. We don't need their genitalia no more. We got these plastic. Yay, we liberated because we got these plastics now to liberate us. So we don't need no man. Yay, we won. We powerful. Now this fake man wants to be the father. And eventually, because they feel safe because nobody can get pregnant in this situation. So they like, yes, everything is fun and exciting. Maybe year one, maybe a little bit year two. But then when we get to the meat and potatoes of things, family, childcare, the real man's role, guess what? That fake man cannot cover that. Because she's not a man. She's a woman. And they depart after a couple years. Now that woman is in her late 30s, pushing 40. She might want to shave her head, dye her hair, because now she's a full-grown feminist. Now the kids is teenagers. She can't control them no more. They don't really respect her because there's no man, real man, to regulate. And kids is not stupid. If you got 2 and 3 and 4 different baby daddies, how they gonna respect that? Yeah, there is their mother, but do you think they're gonna respect the situation? But they so confused because they've been seeing degenerate stuff that mama did for a decade and change. Now they are wild, confused, weak-minded because this woman picked the wrong guy. You see the domino effect of life? And this story is not pertaining to any particular person, believe it or not. I'm just giving you a story that many, many men and women have seen other women like this all over North America. And how is that? How is that able to say the same story that other men and women know about particular women, whether it's in their family, whether it's friends or foe, same story? What do that mean? That means that is an epidemic of cases like what this type of story throughout North America. This is why the young generation is confused and weak, because mama picked the wrong guy when she was a teenager or early 20s. Now she's in the 40s and she's a full-grown feminist with short hair or different color hair. Now she's talking about the kids is basically on their own. They could do things for themselves. So she's now, any man that meet me have to marry me. You know, she's all mean and rough. It's just very, not only ignorant, but washed up, manly, because she's been through the sands of life for 20 years doing degenerate things. But guess what? She's going to be old, dusty, and alone because she's in the late 30s, 40s. She's done. Yeah, you can get a man that still will want to climb on your back, but you're not going to get the real man that want to put a ring on your finger. You get a simple sucker out here that will put on his cape. You do got exception to the rule, so I'm omitting that situation. I'm giving you just the percentage, the general percentage of times, if you understand where I'm coming from. So now, she's old and alone. Time is moving. She's 45, 50. Now she wants to get in the business of the next generation's business. She wants to get into her daughter's business or her son's business in the wrong way. She want to tell her daughter, don't listen to these men. All men is dumb. Stay away from them. Go get your education. And so you don't need no man because old man is trash. You know, she's implementing her negative viewpoints because of her previous degenerate behavior, poisoning the minds of her daughter or son. She might tell her son indirectly, you just trash, you know, women is queens, and you know, you if she got 2 and 3 and 4 kids, it's okay, you still date her because she's a woman and you got to put her on the pedestal. This is what the ideologies of these ignorant old bags is doing, destroying the minds of their sons. Instead of being truthful and say, you know what, I was a degenerate and I'm a degenerate now, and don't get a woman like your mama. Now that would be real. But no, they will say, no, because it wasn't my fault. I was young, I was naive, and I was innocent and pure. Okay. Now she's 50, the big 5-0. Now she got a pet dog or a cat. Just work a regular 9 to 5 and go home and just get fat and more dusty and moldy, smelling like mold. And she got her cat and dog. just looking for someone to talk to. Some of these women try to recapture their life trying to dress like young teenagers. Put on heavy makeup, fake breastises, lift up their sagging chests, fake buttocks, eyelashes. Of course, you're dyeing your hair, so give you a chance when you're 50, now you're looking like you late 30s. Trying to give yourself one more go around. But guess what, ladies? When you take all of that off, you're old, you washed up, and bitter. Yes, and bitter. And this cycle goes on because in their delusional mind, because with all this fake equipment that you could put on, they can play these games for the next 10 years until they're 60. Now you're 60. Now what you gonna do? Oh, Granny, you can't climb up that stairs now with all of that makeup because your knees, you got arthritis in the knees. Oh, old lady, you can't sit down and just sit down quickly because sometimes your lower back hurts. Oh, old lady, you can't just put on that heavy makeup because sometimes your fingers is not straight all the time. You got a little arthritis, little ritis in your fingers. Oh, old lady, you can't just be walking up and down the streets because people looking at your body, they're like, something is not right there. Oh, old lady, you know, the body slows down. You're gonna get tired. You can't, you know, you're gonna need a little nappy pool in the daytime. It's different now. You're 60. You dry. No matter how much makeup you put on, you still dry. If you know what I mean, guys. If you don't know, I'm not going to even explain that to you. If you're not sure, just email me. But when you're 60, chances are, because you've been smoking and drinking and fornicating, and you got body counts, 40, 50, 60, 100, some of you, different men, and maybe 10, 20 different women, you dry now, old lady. You dry. Times change. You got to set up for your AARP plan now. Your retirement plan now. Things change. So, all started, goes right back to the source. A woman's best years is with the wrong guy. Thank you for listening.
Purchase your tracks today.